Hi, I wanted to make a video this morning. It's going to be a makeup routine for people that have oily skin like I do. It can be for anybody, so obviously you can enjoy this video also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. So since I'm using this CoverGirl Oil Control foundation and powder, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the L'Oreal Paris Ideal Moisture for sensitive skin. And I'm just going to give it a good shake. Put some on my finger and all over my face. I'll try to work pretty fast here. And what I'm going to use next is, so I just like to blend it in like this, and I like to make sure my eyes get a good amount of moisture also. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to use is this L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base. I like this one because I have pretty deep pores and it just really covers up my pores really well and it makes me feel really good throughout the day. And lately what I've been liking is a mixture of L'Oreal and CoverGirl products. I like to mix those two companies, like products from those companies together because I just like how it just makes me feel. Um, and so yeah, I actually got some new brushes that I didn't share in a previous video, so I wanted to share some of those today. I'll just do it right now. This is the Eco Tools Complexion Collection. It's the mattifying finish. It can be used with pressed or loose powder, and it's made from recycled materials, sustainable bamboo, and it's eco-friendly, and I believe the brushes are made from Taklon bristles. And I got these two Eco Tools brushes at Ulta. The next product I got is actually this Eco Tools angled Kabuki brush. So maybe I should give this a try. A while ago, a short time ago, I disinfected my makeup brushes, and I used my e.l.f. powder brush since I cleaned it, and I put disinfectant spray on it. It's not called makeup brush spray, but yeah, my disinfectant spray, and it works out pretty nice. Okay, so now that I have my primer on, I'm just going to go right in for my liquid. No, not yet. Sorry about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer and Cool. This is the shade 1, 2, and 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this under my eyes, like this. And I just like to... I'm actually going to use 2 under eye concealers today. I did this yesterday. So I'm going to use this one. And I just like to try to pat it in really, really well. I'll do it with one hand so you could see more. Let's see, for breakfast I had an apple this morning. I had some coffee and soy milk and stevia sweetener. I think it might just be a store brand sweetener. So earlier this week I got a light medium CC powder. I have the light and I also have the light CC cream. So what I was thinking I could do to make the color more perfect on me is use the light CC cream and the medium light foundation. So yeah. Okay, so alright, so that's pretty well blended in. What I'm going to use next is my CoverGirl Invisible Concealer in the shade Light. And I just like to conceal as well as I can. I'm going to use a little more under my eyes here. I have pretty dark circles under my eyes, so. Okay. Okay, well, I'll just close that up. Nowadays, I've just really been using my hands to blend in liquid foundation and concealer. A brush I really like is the Samantha Chapman blending brush. When I got my first set of makeup brushes, had to be like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. I used the Eco Tools. I believe it's called the Complexion Collection. It comes in a box, and they're like these really small travel size brushes. Alright, so now that concealer's on, I'm going to go in. I'm going to use these two foundations. This is Soft Honey and Creamy Natural. I like to take the light color first. And I just like to try to, I'm going to shake it as much as I can here. And I like to pour it on the back of my hand. A lot of the times I just have to like shake it out. Spill it on my leg. Okay. So the shade is pretty light for me. So what I'm going to have to do is just put that over there. I put what I spilled on my leg over on the other side of my hand. Oh, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to shake up my Soft Honey. And I've had these two bottles. I've had these two bottles for about okay, so I'm just going to pour it out. Okay, so I'm just going to try to blend these on. So I've had those two bottles for about maybe a year or so now, and I learned that the CoverGirl foundations, they have a shelf life of 3 years, and once you open them, they're good for 1 year. I've probably been using these for over a year now, and I actually like how it feels on my skin now than when I first got it. Like, for some reason, it just feels better on my skin when I wear it. So I'm not going to throw these away. I got a new CoverGirl Clump Crusher. It's the mascara in the green container. I felt a bit of stinging near my eyes, and I got a new one, but I'm just gonna try to use up the rest of it today. So once the foundation goes on like this, okay, so I still have a lot more foundation on my skin here. Blend. I think it's really okay to use our hands to put on our makeup, our liquid makeup and concealers when they're clean. I always like to wash my hands before I put them on. But, so anyways, I learned that once we open them, they're about good for a year. It has a 12-month sign on there, but I think mine are just fine, so I'm going to keep them. And I really don't like to waste money, so. Alright, so I'm just going to try to use up the rest of this and get what I spilled on my leg. I'm just doing makeup at home, no big deal. Okay, so obviously I'm wearing a lot of liquid, but that's what I want. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend. Okay. And now I'm just gonna use this Samantha Chapman, I believe it's the blending brush. Yeah. So I've had my CoverGirl concealer maybe a year, a little less than a year. I learned that the concealer, I think it's good for 6 months, but mine's doing okay, and I actually like it better now. I don't know why, but since I've had my foundation and concealers more, I like them better now that I've had them for a while. I don't know if it's my skin is more used to it, or I don't know, maybe the combinations of ingredients started to blend together or something. I don't know, but I don't think I'll be throwing mine out just yet. I'll probably just try to use up all my products because I really don't want to waste anything. Okay, so I'm just trying to blend this in. Okay, so okay, and I'm gonna try to let this dry a bit before I put on powder. bit different than that side. Oh. La 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 la. Alrighty, so that's that. I really like these Samantha Chapman brushes. I got the sculpting brush. I really like how there's a thicker amount of Teflon bristles in here. I feel like the powders, when I apply powder products, it really is dense, so it presses into the skin. So I just like how these are quite dense brushes. Okay, so I'm not going to use this one yet, or maybe I should just give it a try. Okay, whatever, I'll just give it a try. Okay, now, how do I get this out of here? There's a thing on the bottom here. Should be careful, I'm gonna break it. Why is it like glued there? It's glued there. Okay, well, I just pulled it out. So this is what the brush looks like. It looks pretty dense. So I'm going to give this baby a try. I'm going to use these colors here. I have buff beige and medium light. I believe the medium light is a bit too dark for me and the buff beige is a bit too light for me. So maybe I'll try to use these colors in combination to work. Hopefully they'll work for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this medium light pressed powder. Oh, gets a good amount of product. I like how it evenly gets a good amount of product on there. I think it's a bit different than the e.l.f. tools, the e.l.f. brushes. Oh wow, it's really light and it would blend in really, really well. Okay, so I'm gonna. Wow, it feels nice. It's like really large. And it doesn't distribute too much powder product on, but it doesn't distribute too less, if you know what I mean. It's really gentle on the skin. I really like it. I recommend this buffing brush. What I used to do putting on my powders, I just use the e.l.f. powder brush and I just really like swirl it on in there and get a pretty heavy amount of powder on there and distribute it on my face. So it looks like I'm finally hitting pan almost on my brushes, on my powders. I can see little pan marks. Can you see? Okay. So now I'm going to go in with the buff beige shade. This is a really nice brush. This is really, really nice. It's called the Angled Kabuki, and it's made from recycled materials. Well, I was trying to pick out new makeup brushes. I always had Eco Tools in mind, just because they're sustainable, they're eco-friendly, they're cruelty-free, not tested on animals, and I really love them. But I got a Samantha Chapman sculpting brush just because I really wanted to try to contour my face. And I think they're made out of rubber and metal or aluminum. But I read online that aluminum is the most largely recycled product. Like it can be easily recycled, I guess. And rubber, usually rubber is made from a rubber tree. It's what they're called. I think they're grown in India or somewhere. And that's what makes rubber bands. So I believe those are sustainable. And yeah. Wow, so my face feels really matte. I like the feel of it, like applying the powder with this brush. I do feel a difference from my e.l.f. powder brush and my Eco Tools powder brush. Um, I feel that this one distributes obviously a larger amount of product on my face, um, and the coverage is really nice, if you can see. I like the coverage. I'm nice and matte, and it really distributes a nice amount of product all over the face. I'm just gonna do a little bit more here. I guess I like to not be shy with makeup when I use powders. Keep in mind that this is an oil controlling powder, so when you say like you're getting ready to end the day, you'll really notice, well, at least I notice on my skin at least, I notice that my face isn't oily and it stays matte pretty day. And in combination with these oil control foundations and powders, I really feel that it's a really nice foundation and powder combination at the end of the day because I just feel that I'm not oily and I'm like, wow, I don't have gobs and gobs of oil on my face. And like um, throughout the day, I don't feel like I have gobs and gobs of oil on my face like I have with other foundations. And that's the reason why I like that. Another nice one is the L'Oreal True Match Liquid Foundation. I really like that. It has grapefruit extract in it, so when I'm not wearing my makeup at night, I really feel the grapefruit essential extracts on my face, and it makes me feel wonderful. So I really like the L'Oreal Paris True Match also. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to use this CoverGirl Instant Cheekbones in the shade Purely Plum. This is a trio of cheek colors. I guess it's for cheek contouring. I really love this highlight shade. I love all these shades put together. This morning when I woke up, I fell asleep last night. I didn't use makeup remover, but I took a shower. And I just woke up this morning, excuse me, and my face felt like glittery, and I was like, whoa, this is so cool. And so I was like, oh, it must be that CoverGirl cheekers that I use. So what I like to do is I get the lighter color. It's also a nice highlight color. I like to center this at the top of my cheekbones, right near the eye socket, and I like to blend that in. And then I take it again and I do the same to the other side, making sure to stick with my upper cheekbone area back to the temple area. And then what I do is I take the medium color. Another shade that I have for blushes is okay, so what I like to do next is I like to smile a bit in the apples of my cheeks and just work this around, and also bring the powder back towards the hairline so I get a good amount of color on my face. I also like the L'Oreal Paris N123 brush. No, N123 blush, excuse me. It's a really light color. It makes me look like I'm not wearing anything really. It's just a very soft, nice peach color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brush that came with the CoverGirl Instant Cheekers container. Do the same to the other side. And see, you can tell I have a nice glow here. Okay, so I'm going to smile. And I like to blend it up where my upper highlight is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this darker color. I believe it's like a contour color. Take that much. And what I like to do, I like to suck in my cheeks so I know what area to put it on. I'll make the fish face. And just dot it on. And also blend it up into the upper cheek area. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the same to the other side. Get a good amount of product on the brush. And blend. And then I like to blend all the three shades together to make a subtle color. And what I like to do is I like to try to clean up the palette afterwards. I just try to pick up whatever loose powder is there, and I just try to blend it. And like so. Like this. Alrighty, so once you know you have a nice subtle glow effect to the cheeks, okay, I was just checking to see if this product had any oils in it, but I don't think so. Nope, probably oil free. So what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to take this Essence eyeshadow base. And I'm just going to put some on my hand like so. I'm just going to blend it in. It feels really nice on my face, so I'm just gonna try to show you what it looks like here. If you can see. So yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this CoverGirl Natural Nudes. I'm going to try to use a natural color. I'm going to take this color right here. It's pretty sparkly. I really like sparkly makeup, and I'm just going to dot this on my eye and smooth it out like so. When you apply eyeshadow, you want to try to be careful with your eyelashes. Your eye area, I mean. So I don't want too much eyeshadow, so I'm just going to wear that tiny bit. Next, I'm just going to use this CoverGirl Clump Crusher. This is the shade Black Brown. It's the one I'm almost out of. So I'm going to try to I really like the sparkles in my makeup, in my CoverGirl makeup. I read online that CoverGirl doesn't test on animals, only for law. The website changed since I last checked it, but anyway. I have a lipstick shade in my purse. I should go get it. So I like to get a good amount of mascara like this. And you want to be careful when you wiggle your brush around. Okay. So that's that. I'm gonna go get my lipstick to show you. If you want to see what I'm wearing today. Oh my god, I can't believe you just saw my stomach. Ugh. Okay, so I'm just gonna wear this pink lipstick by Maybelline. It's the shade Blushing Bud 705. It's a really nice shade. I like it a lot. So, I also wanted to share this lotion that I got. I got this a while ago. This is the Suave Professionals Moroccan Infusion with Moroccan Oil Body Lotion. And it's pretty cool. I got this when I was on an argan oil kick. I really like how it moisturizes the skin. So this is a nice one. So that's about it, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.